Hey yo, do you guys ever wonder, why women are more emotional and why men are more, logical and rational? There's obviously reasons for it. So whoever created us, whether you call it God, energy, higher power, source, whatever, there's got to be reasons for everything, right? So, let's think about this for a minute. Women are more emotional because at the end of the day, they have to look after children, nurse babies, be more sensitive to certain things and be more empathetic, right? Um, Men are more logical and rational because we got, I'm not saying that women don't make big decisions, but men, it's more natural for us to make big decisions regarding family. Back in ancient times, the tribes and the villages and stuff like that, men had to come together and strategize and think things through and come to solid, important decisions regarding the future of the village or the tribe or whatever the case may be. And then, of course, you got, hunting back in hunting times and, war and battle. You had to make very, very um, logical and rational decisions in the battlefield or, when in the middle of hunting, looking after your fellow hunter or your fellow warrior in battle. You know what I mean? Brothers in arms, as they say. So that's why, as men, we have to be more logical, more strategic, rational, analytical, when it comes to thinking things through. And, when you put too much emotion into those types of things, that's when you can make, really big mistakes. So, yeah, it's very important to understand the differences and why we, we all would have our strengths when it comes to the way we operate, men and women. So, yeah, and then I think when you put the two together, like, you know, when a man and woman are together and they're trying to make decisions and things like that, the woman can go, okay, you know what? I'm sensing this type of, this sort of thing or whatever the case may be. And she can add in, her viewpoint from an emotional standpoint that might benefit in making the final decision. But she obviously has to be careful on how much emotion she puts through to it because you don't want to deter the man's rational and logical input when it comes to making those decisions because those decisions affect everybody and they would affect the children too, right? So it's important to be able to balance that. And men also need to be careful in decision making because yeah, we might be more logical and rational, but we also need to have a bit of feeling involved in it too. We got to blend that in because we don't want to make decisions that's like, you know, ridiculously harsh or whatever the case may be in that sense. So yeah, but yeah, I'm sure that you each would have your opinions and thoughts on it. Definitely comment below. Subscribe to the channel because I got a lot more information I'm gonna be putting out, as the days, weeks, and months pass. So yeah, hope you got some value from this, and we'll speak soon.